Hello. It's a day after my surgery. Not feeling too bad, to be honest. Yesterday was a bit of an ordeal. So I had an injection at 9:30 with some nuclear medicine, and I had to keep rubbing my boob to get that to move to the lymph nodes. A little bit strange on the way home, just rubbing my boob. And then was back for 12:30. And we had a lot of waiting around. John was not allowed in with me straight away, so that automatically made him rather anxious because he wanted to wait and say goodbye. So I was there, and they said I went on the surgery list till 3 o'clock. So 12:30 to 3 o'clock. So a long time to wait. Lots of questions, lots of going through all the forms, making sure I consented, and then what big arrow marked in pen where I was having my operation, which was a bit bizarre. But the operation itself obviously happened quite quickly. I think I went in about 2:15 in the end. But we didn't get home till I was out by 4:30. It wasn't a long procedure. And then in recovery, I don't really remember it. I went in with the anaesthetist and they were fiddling with a cannula in my hand. I didn't really look at that. I think they interjected some anti-sickness, and the last thing I remember is having some oxygen mask put on my face, and then that was it. So I don't really remember anything else. Then I remember coming to. So surgery itself is not, it just happens to you. And recovery, I was quite awake. I didn't feel sick. I actually sold some guitar lessons to my recovery nurse. She was like, "Are you local?" She was. I think she started talking to me about like, have I been off work or stuff like that. So, and then I was like, "No, I'm a guitar teacher. It's quite straightforward." So that's how I managed to sell guitar lessons. Petswoodguitar.com. So I was quite pleased with that. I'm a businesswoman always. And then back to my ward section, and then was just waited for about 3 hours for some injections that I didn't really want to take. And we finally got home about 8:30 last night. So it was a long old day of not eating. So back now today, slept fine. I always sleep fine. And I had my mum and dad visit. They've come and bought dinner for us, lunch for us. So I've had a nice lunch with them. I'm kind of able to move around. I've got one incision, so I had some lymph nodes removed and the tumour removed. So technically I might be cancer free, but we've got to wait for the results to come back. I've got one incision just under my armpit, which is all numb really. So I think once the anaesthetic wears off, I might be in a bit more pain, but at the moment I'm doing okay. Able to move, not able to lift, not able to drive. So that's about 2 weeks. I've got my sexy surgical stockings on, which are fine. I don't know what I'm worried about really. So they're on. So trousers are on. I'm no longer in crop trousers. Let's cover them babies up. And I had my first injection. I injected myself. Oh my God. For needle phobic me, I always have to close my eyes. Can't really close your eyes when you're doing it to yourself, but I manned up and I did it. It was a little bit painful. I think it bruises. So, but it should keep me free from blood clots, which will save me having a stroke. So that'll be a good thing. So that's why the stockings are on and the injections are in. Other than that, hopefully don't get too much pain. I'm doing my exercises so that you get a range of movement. It doesn't heal short, so like it'd be too tight and then it'll rip. So still able to do that. See how we go. Next step, I'll be ringing that bell when I've finished all that treatment soon. Another one ticked off the list. Bye for now.